What's up, guys? How's it going? MikeTheTech here, and today we are looking at the latest from OSOTEK with their H200Lite. Before we get started, if you're watching this video, chances are you're not subscribed because 99% of you are not subscribed, and that's a pretty bad number. So if you like this one, be sure to click on that sub or thanks button below. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what's inside. We'll slice the top here. Let's actually lower this down a bit. All right, there we go. First thing we have is a warranty card. Now this has a 24-month warranty, which is nice to see. A 2-year warranty is pretty unheard of, but it's great to see from OSOTEK. And of course we have a user manual that goes over all the important details you'll need to know when using the device. Let's go ahead and pull the top out and see what else is in here. All right, here we've got the power cable. This is a 26 volt and 700 milliamp hour power cable. Because remember, this is a wireless product, so you're actually going to be charging this device and then using it when it's not plugged in. That's why this cable isn't actually super long, because you don't need to be running around with it. All right, so the next part we're going to take out is the handle. And I will say, I really like this inside part of the handle here. It has a rubberized grip, so I feel like it's really grippy on the inside. With the plastic on the outside, it makes it feel really comfortable. And then all the buttons are right up here, all easily accessible by just pushing it with your thumb. So very nice setup, and we see all the electronics go through the center there when it connects. We have a hard floor cleaning solution included with it. All right, so what else is in here? We have there's some cleaner here to kind of clean out some of the areas. All right, so I went ahead and I unboxed everything. It was actually really difficult to get everything out of the box. Mine personally had a little bit of damage from shipping on the box itself, so that's why it was a little hard to get stuff out. I'm sure it won't be an issue on normal shipments, but I did pull out the main device, as you see over there, as well as this. So this here is the charging stand, which we would simply plug in just like that, and then we'll pull out the H200Lite. So here it is. It's really easy to plug this in. All you do is, with the handle forward, you just put it in on top and snap it in. Easy as that. Now the cool thing about it is you're actually going to get all of your indicators right on top where it's easy to read. So it'll tell you when there's insufficient water, if there's dirty water, if the dirty water tank is full, I should say, what mode you're running in, whether it's in standard or turbo or suction mode or self-cleaning mode. And then if there's another error or the rollerblade brush is tangled. So we can go ahead and pull this off here. And yeah, so those are basically an indication of the lights that are going to be available for display as you're using it, so that it can easily read out what functionality you're in. Now check this out, because this is really crazy. If we look at the back here, you might also notice that there's a roller on the bottom. That is because this not only can turn in any direction and swivel as you're using it, but it can go all the way down to 90 degrees. So it's basically at any cleaning level, it will actually roll under a chair, under a desk, wherever you need to clean. This thing is going to be super low to the floor, and you don't have to worry about it scratching anything up because it has those rollers right there. If we press this button, we can easily open up the tank here. If we press the button in the back, we can open up the back tank. This is the reservoir for all of the dirty water. And yeah, so when you're adding water, you want to place it into this one, and there's a little max on the left side on how far to fill it up. And then on the back, this is your filtration system to determine when dirty water is actually filled to the brim, and it will report that on the top. And then you can just press this button and pull it out. Now, when you want to empty it, all you do is you press this little top button, and this filter comes out, and you can empty out all the water. So very easy process here. We'll just snap that back in. And the process is the same for this as well. It's really easy to release the handle. There is a small hole right here, and you just use a screwdriver or something to push in, and it will unlock the handle so you can pull it back out. We can see on the bottom here, it has a very soft kind of fabric roller that's going to soak up all of the water and grime on hardwood floors. I'm going to demonstrate it on this table. But yes, it's going to be very interesting to see how this works. Then when you want to charge it, all you do is you drop it on the charger and it starts charging. Super easy process. Let me go ahead and plug this in and I'll give it a little charge before we do a demo. Alright, so I am back and I've gone ahead and filled it with some water here. So if we take this storage tank out temporarily, we can see that it has a little opening here. You can just pop it open and you can add a little bit of the floor cleaner solution. They say not to use any other floor cleaner but theirs, just to make sure that it doesn't affect any of the internals. And then we can just close this up and snap it right in. Now we have been charging this for a bit, so I'm going to go ahead and lower this down and I'll double check that you guys can still see the surface here, and I'm actually going to try it on this surface so you can see it in action. Also, a really cool thing that I found out about this cleaner is it doesn't just work as a cleaner for the device itself, but if you twist this off, it's actually, I don't know if you can see it or if it focused or anything on this, but it's actually a very sharp razor inside of there that you can use to go in and, for example, if I take this off, if there's some hairs there or something, we can go in and yank those hairs out really, really easily. So let's put this away because it is sharp. It is protected because it has a plastic on the top, but you don't want to get cut there just in case. And let's say I've got my soda here and for some reason, oops, I dropped some soda. Oh no. Now I'm gonna have to clean this up. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off of the charger, which is very easy to do. And let's say this is like somewhere on the floor and it's maybe by a couch that's very difficult to get by and we need to clean underneath. We can even pull this down all the way and have it all the way flat and still be able to use it just like we normally would. So let's go ahead and turn this on. You can see it's already going. It is currently in normal mode. If I press the button, it'll change to turbo mode. I don't know if you can hear me, it's kind of loud. You can use the water feature to add a little bit of water, and we can just go right over this. Look how quickly it picked that up. We can see now it is actually very, very dry, surprisingly. It did a great job at cleaning that up, and you can tell that it has a bunch of different modes available for cleaning. So it can have a suction mode for like dust and things like that, or it can have a standard mode, a turbo mode where it's a little bit more powerful, as well as adding water and soap to the mix to clean further. So as we're cleaning, you can see that it's clearly going over and over and over, so it's definitely getting into all the areas that might need any cleaning. Let's see if it can handle something a little bit stronger. Alright, so it could pick up soda. That's pretty easy. What about something a little bit more difficult once it's in? So, some ketchup. I'm doing this for you guys. My brand new beautiful motorized table is gonna be put to the test with this. Let's go. Oh, it's gross. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Gonna see if it does the job. So let's go ahead and put this side. Just let me make sure you guys can see this with a nice close-up here. Alright, so there is the nasty ketchup. Let's turn this on. Let me kind of turn this sideways and see how it does. Just like that, it's all gone. How crazy is that? So just like that, we have no more ketchup, no ketchup smell. I do smell the ketchup inside though. I feel like it kind of like wafted into that container, which I guess is what you want. You want it to go in there. But how wild is that? Immediately picked it up. Super clean. I am a huge fan of this. Definitely check them out at the link below. Thank you so much for OSOTEK for working with me. And I'm going to do some more videos on this, and I'm going to test it in my kitchen, stuff like that. I'll put some shorts up, let you see what I think. Let's pull out the back and see what it looks like, because it's probably kind of gnarly. Ew, yeah, it's got some stuff in there for sure. We also have a self-cleaning mode, so when you pick up some nasty stuff that smells like, you know, maybe some barbecue sauce or something that fell on the floor, all you got to do is on this right side, clip those out, pull those out. You can see it here. And if we simply pull this to the side, we can actually take this entire roller out and clean it individually. Now it does have a self-cleaning mode, obviously, so it can clean itself pretty well. I haven't actually enabled that yet, but it is able to be cleaned manually as well, which is of course nice for a device like this. But yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for OSOTEK for sending this over, and hope you have a good one. Peace.
That digital guru with a modern day voodoo. The dude with the short fuse for ignorant minds. You can learn a thing or two about a new device. Unboxing kudos, we rock that pseudo administrative elevator command. We build it up or break it down in that virtual lab. From conversations to games to interviews with a broader view. He keeps it fresh, always brings something new. It's MikeTheTech, MikeTheTech, the architect. MikeTheTech, yeah. MikeTheTech, the architect.